about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focus and sleep and eat right. Vital.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks.
Number 21.
Primetime is out there with Green. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Greg, a big congratulations, right, to MP, now a multi-time NBA Player of the Week award recipient.
And MP continues to prove he's one of the top players in this league. You look back on the week he's had, and you can't deny he's earned it.
Here is Forbes. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. It's Edwards on the wing. Clock at 6. Kept alive. Towns kicks to Edwards. Back to Towns. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Here's Edwards. Here's Anderson. It's deflected. For 3, Forbes. It's rebounded by Dallas. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
And he gets the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Edwards. Passes to Forbes. Out to Edwards. Here is Forbes, and the pass to McLaughlin. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Pass to McGee. Teardrop shot, and it's good on the layup.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Taurean Prince comes in for Bryn Forbes. Dallas also making some changes. Powell, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Josh Green. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Hardaway. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Mavericks leading by 8.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit. How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Outside Edwards. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Some solid defense there from Primetime. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low. Nas Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota.
He's checked in for Dallas. Dallas also making some changes. Powell, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Bryn Forbes. Dallas also making some changes. Pass to Edwards. Edwards. Pass to McGee. Edwards. Pass to Forbes. Out to Edwards.
Now, as Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota.
to end the drought. Primetime grabs the board. Dallas leading by 13. Pass to Bullock. Here's Primetime. Guarded by Reed. Primetime's shot is good.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Minnesota calls timeout, and the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
And here's Edwards following the 3 from Primetime. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Inside, Finney-Smith. And that one is hammered home. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To halt the run, and the layup is up and in.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Mavericks leading by 16. Here's Primetime. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. Launches a 3. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
And so...
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Towns. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals.
Substitution on the court.
And so here is Dallas. Primetime, the pass to Finney-Smith. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Primetime's shot is good.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Prince outside. Pass to Edwards. Launches it. Powell pulls it in.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Primetime, the pass to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. The pass to Primetime. 5 to shoot. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
Pass to Primetime. There's the triple. Another 3 for Dallas.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now here's Prince. Not a lot of room. Reed the pass to Edwards. Looking to end the run. Hits it from three-point range. Reed's got 5 now. Here's Primetime. Got it off in time. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the...
And so it's Dallas, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Primetime.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Green is out there with Primetime. Then there's Hardaway. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Primetime in the last game against Cleveland was phenomenal. He ended up with 43 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Outside, Towns. Here is Forbes. Misses the 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. A nice shot by Anderson.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Primetime's shot is good. And with the Mavs a trip doors to the conference finals, puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
From deep. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Pass to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. And again, it goes in for him. Good shot from Primetime. Primetime's got 10 points in just the second half. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Edwards finds McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Anderson up top. Shot to stop the run.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Passes it to McLaughlin. That one, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. There's the pass to Primetime. The Mavericks keeping it alive. A new 14. He gets it in there. Primetime's got 39.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Outside Edwards. 35 seconds left to play here in the third. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. "13 feet away." That one a little long.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
It's tipped. Launches the three, and it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the fourth.
And so it's Dallas, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
That's a great look. Great look. Defensive.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win.